Hi 5th graders, today we're going to learn about equivalent fractions, estimation word problems, dividing decimals, and area of right triangle. So let's get started. Okay, so we're going to start off with equivalent fractions and we're going to do number 3 together. Number 3 gives us x over 9 equals 3 over 27. So remember this slash is the same thing as fractions, so we put it as this, x over 9 equals 3 over 27. And we're trying to find the x, right? So we're already given 3 over 27 and we're given 9, right? So there's two ways to solve this. So you could do the butterfly method or the x method, right? And you'll get 9 times 3 is what? 27, right? So you put 27 here. And then we bring down this equal sign right here. And then we do 27 times x, which is 27x. And then in order to get x, we have to get it alone, so we divide by 27 on both sides, right? Ooh, it's getting really sloppy. Right? And we get 27 divided by 27 equals what? 1, right? So our answer will be 1. So x will be 1. But there's another way to solve this. So we know that 9, so we could do it like this, or we could make it like an equation. So we do x times blank equals 3 and 9 times blank equals 27. So we know that we just need to divide by 9, right? And we get, so when we divide 27 by 9, we get what? 3. So we put 3 down there. Oh, I'll just put it right next to it then. We put 3 here, right? And 3 times 27 equals what? 9 times 3 equals what? 27, right? So since we put 3 down here, we also have to put 3 up here. So now we know 3, but we don't know what x is, right? So we divide 3 by 3. So we get 1. So now we know that x equals 1. But I personally, you could use it either way, but this one is easier for me. Now let's go on to estimation word problems. We're going to do number 3 together. It says the airport has 11 different stations. Each station has about 125 planes departing each day. There are about blank planes leaving the station every day. So we need to find out how many planes leave every day. So the important information to get from this word problem is that the airport has 11 different stations, right? And we know that about 125 planes departure every day. And we need to find out how many planes in total in the airport leave every day, right? So we need to do 125 times what? 11, because we need to find out how many in total from the whole airport. So we do 11, right? Now we just multiply. So 5 times 1 is what? 5, right? So we put 5 right here. 2 times 1 is what? 2. And 1 times 1 is what? 1. Now we move on to this one. So remember the placeholder right here. Now 1 times 5 is what? 5. 1 times 2 is what? 2. And 1 times 1 is what? 1. So now we add. Ooh, just getting really sloppy. So we get 5 times 0, 5. 2 times 5, 7. 1 times 2, 1 plus 2, 3. And 1 plus right here is basically 0, is what? 1. So our answer is 1,375. Let's check our answer real quick. Let me see. Oh, I forgot it's in letter choices, so we need to find, but look here, it doesn't give us the 1375, right? So we need to find the one that's closest, and the one that's closest is 14, is B, right? 1400, because when we round this tens place to the hundreds place, you round up when it's 5 or more. 5 or more. So greater than 5, greater than or equal to 5. And when you estimate down when it's 5 or less. Okay? Not 5 or less, less than 5. So your answer for number 3 will be 1,400, about 1,400 planes. So let's do dividing decimals now. We're going to do number 5 together. Oops, I labeled it wrong. Oh, never mind, there is no label. Number 5 gives us 6.2 6.278 over 86. So the one that is always going to be divided is the dividend is always going to be the numerator, and the divisor is going to be the denominator. So now you know this. It's going to be 86. So I'm sorry, 6.278 divided by 86. So we need to find out how many times 86 goes into 62. Does 86 go into 62? No. So we're going to put, I'm sorry, we should have started from the 6. 86, does 86 go into 6? No. So we put 0. Now, make sure there's a decimal point there, so we make sure to put a decimal right there. Oh, oops. You have to put a decimal point right there. Now let's try 86. Does 86 go into 62? No. So we put another 0 right here. Now we try 86 going into 627. Let's try. So let's get out our calculators and put in 627 divided by 86. What do you get? We get about 7.3, right? But since 7.3 is too much, we have to round it down to what? 7. So we put 7 right there. Now we subtract. So what's 86 times 7? 86 times 7 is 602. So we put 602 right here. Right? 602. Now we subtract. 7 minus 2 is what? 5. 2 minus 0 is what? 2. And we disregard the 0 for now. And 6 minus 6 is just 0, so we just put nothing. Now we bring down the 8. So we get 258. Now we need to see how many times 86 goes into 258. So let's get out our calculators again. So 258 divided by 86. This time we get a whole number of what? 3. So we put 3 right here on top of where the 8 is. So we put 258 minus 258 is 0. Ooh, this is really 0. I'm sorry for the sloppiness. So our final answer will be that 6.278 divided by 86 is 0.073. Oops, 73. And where you put the decimal point and all the numbers have to align with each other. That is very, very important, okay? Now we're going to do area of right triangles. We're going to do number 4 together. And right here, I gave you the area of a triangle formula, which is base times height divided by 2. So number 4, we're going to find what the base is. So we have 6, 9, and 10.81. So your base, it doesn't matter what your base and height is. It doesn't matter if you put base as 6 or 9 or height as 9 or 6, because you're just going to multiply them anyway. But you don't need this because this is the hypotenuse, and you have no use for the hypotenuse when finding the area of a right triangle, okay? So we're given base times height. So our base for number 4, let's say it's 6, right? And the height, let's say it's 9. Now we know that we have to multiply them. So we try 9 times 6, which is what? So let's write it down here. Let's put a space. 9 times 6 equals what? 54, right? Now we found the base times height, but we also have to divide by 2 to get the area. So we divide 54 by 2. So you could either use your calculator or simple math, but if you want to, let's plug it in. 54 divided by 2, 27. So our answer, so the area will be 27. Now usually they give you the units, but since they didn't, we're going to put just units. And for area, it is very critical that you put square. So your answer will be 27 units squared. Let's highlight that so it's easier to see. And that's it for today. I hope that was easy for you guys. I couldn't really, if you need some help, then you could go back and watch this video, okay?